Another thing we've been talking about quite a bit is the next generation of the M1 Apple Silicon Macs. We know those are potentially right around the corner. No one knows for sure yet when Apple's next event is going to be exactly, but at the moment, a lot of people are predicting sometime in early March, likely March 8th. Whatever happens, we do have a couple sources this week saying that the M2, the next generation of the M1, is destined for an updated 13-inch MacBook Pro, and that could be part of that March 8th lineup. Now, first we have Mark Gurman again at Bloomberg. Now, he doesn't say anything specifically about a release date, but he does say that an updated 13-inch MacBook Pro would come with a new M2 chip. It would ditch the Touch Bar just like the 14-inch and 16-inch models, but not add much else. He does say the low-priced Pro wouldn't have a lot of the high-end specs, specifically things like ProMotion or mini LED backlighting, so they're really just going to do an update to the processor. And he does expect that other M1 Macs in the lineup would also get the M2 upgrades in 2022, probably later, and that would include a 24-inch iMac update, an entry-level Mac Mini update, and an update to the MacBook Air. So that whole lineup, which seems logical in my opinion. Over at DigiTimes, they do claim that Apple will launch the M2 in an updated MacBook Pro at their next event in the spring, presumably this March event. So they're going out on a limb and saying Apple is going to bring the M2 at that event. Now, in fact, they did think the event would feature a whole lineup of Apple products, a number of the things that we've been waiting for, including an M2 13-inch MacBook Pro update. They say Apple will announce the next entry-level 5G iPhone SE that we've been talking about and bring out that updated entry-level iPad. They again confirmed that the MacBook Pro would basically have, quote, almost the same specs as the existing model, just with an updated processor. So, I think that seems like a pretty good event, an updated MacBook Pro, iPhone 5G SE, and an updated entry-level iPad. Seems logical that that's where we would land with this March event, and we'll just have to wait and see if that comes to fruition.